it was already there.
So, um, today I'm with my friend, and he is like really very beautiful and very graceful face and very nice. I appreciate from his energy. And today, just I'm going to ask him some about like old Pokhara. He came here first time more than 30 years before, like 80 something. So we will listen to Krishna. Um, what is his experience from old Pokhara and now. So let's go
Yes,
to
okay.
Krishna.
My name is Jan Krishna from Holland, Netherlands. I came at the end of the 80s. I came first time to Pokhara from Kathmandu, preparing for Annapurna trek. When I got here in the lakeside, there were just only a few small guest houses. Someone had a small room in the garden, and that was it. A few shops and a few restaurants where you can get some food. Everything was very simple. When I started trekking, it was all the way. A small part was possible with the bus, and then we start walking all the way to Muktinath, Johnson Muktinath. It was very interesting. Beginning very hard because you're not used to this. Then afterwards, coming back to Pokhara, and also I went to Sarankot. Sarankot is here at the back. Sarankot, I went with the bus to Sarankot from the old town.
Yeah.
And the old town, if we were walking in town, I was with some friends and my brother, and we were walking in old Pokhara, and there you had just a small, tiny little streets with the old style houses, sand road sometimes, dusty road, a little bit paved here and there, but that was it, and that's what I remembered from old Pokhara. It was all the way up, a little bit up the hill towards the main temple. The main temple is still there, but it's totally renewed, of course, because we're living now in 2019, and it's just a new Pokhara,
Yes,
and
yes.
everything has changed. But I remember, so taking from Baglung Bus Park in town, take the bus to Sarankot, and then I walked back from Sarankot all the way down to Lakeside, and at nearly Lakeside level, it was only rice fields, and there were only rice fields.
Wow.
So there was a small little track, maybe sand road,
Yes.
to connect Pokhara, Lakeside, a little bit with the villages further down the lake.
Yeah.
But for the rest was only rice fields. So we're coming down from Sarakot, and you end up in the rice fields, and you
Yeah.
go via the little hills and the higher parts from the rice fields. You're walking zigzag, zigzag, zigzag towards a bit more lakeside after Holland Chalk. And there was a little bit more a normal road where you could just walk and go back to your hotel. And that was just lakeside, and what we see nowadays with all the hotels and restaurants and shops and whatever is going for the tourists. It was not there. It was totally not there. And I just passed it just a half an hour ago, and there is the wall from the army camp.
Yes.
And the palace.
Yes.
The old wall, when I arrived here in Pokhara after more than 20 years not coming to Pokhara, I arrived, and the only thing I remembered on the lakeside was the wall. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this wall. It was just facing on a little bit hard
Yes,
paved
yes.
road, sand road. That was Lakeside Road. For the rest, when I just arrived here, and there was no hotel in the beginning time,
Yes,
or
yes.
hardly any lodges. And when I arrived now, after more than 20 years not coming in Nepal and in the Pokhara Lakeside, I could not believe what I saw. So much change, so much change. I thought it was just the wrong place where I arrived.
Yes. True.
It didn't look like Lakeside, what I
Mhm.
remembered, because Pokhara town and Lakeside was just simple,
Yeah.
small little lanes with here and there a house, a small little local tea place,
Yes.
a little snack place,
Mhm.
a little daba, and that was it. And now I come back in New Pokhara with full tourist energy,
Yes,
full focused on tourism,
Yes.
where
Yes.
it's just like shops and hotels and guest houses and lodges and everything is there. And every street in Lakeside now have more than 20 big hotels, and it is a full tourist-based Lakeside.
Mhm.
And of course, then afterwards I went to town, and there it happened the same. All the streets are modern. You arrive to New Road. New Road was just a small dirt track with some houses local. Now it's all gone. It's just a wide modern street with
Yes.
shops left and right in modern way. Very interesting
True.
to see these big changes. And then I came to Chiplingunga, the junction to Mandapol and to the other side, I forget.
Yeah.
And I had to go to the left side to go to Old Pokhara Bazaar. The
Yes.
old bazaar, I remember. It
Yeah.
was somewhere up the road.
Mhm.
I asking some people, where is the old bazaar?
Mhm.
And nobody could tell me where the old bazaar is. Simply because there is no old bazaar.
Old Bazaar already dead.
Old bazaar is totally gone.
Mm.
It is still a small street,
Mhm.
very busy, with the buses going up to the bus park, the Baglung bus park.
Okay.
Or they go more far to the temple,
Uh-huh.
the main temple. And for the rest, here and there still a few old houses in the old style. And I was very happy to see them, because it was like, yeah, this remember me on the old style. But the rest, it's not. It's just a proper paved road, shops everywhere now. It's just more the modern world, also arriving in the old bazaar.
Yeah.
For the houses also, the old houses are gone. The new houses, they're all the concrete new buildings, modern style. Here and there you can still see a little bit built in the old way, in the old style way, but of
Yes.
course it's modern.
Yes.
So it's not the wood with the stones and all the decorated window sides.
Yes.
It's not. It is, of course, it's all modern world. This was also in the beginning a little bit like, wow, here everything looks new.
New.
So Lakeside and Pokhara town in the end of the 80s was just a simple place.
Yeah.
Simple Nepali place.
Yeah.
Bigger than a small village. Now it's a big city. And
Yes.
it's growing.
Right.
And the modern world is here.
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong to say like, no, they not should have the modern world.
Yeah.
Please, it would be very nice if the
Yes.
people more have benefit from modern world.
Yes.
And this is what you see now: big investments, new buildings everywhere,
Yes.
in town and in Lakeside. I think this is just a big change, and it was beginning very shocking.
Yes.
And of course, we have to live in a modern world now.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
The
Yes.
changes, you face the changes, and
And it's very easy to come modern people here now.
yeah, of course.
Than
of
before,
course.
maybe.
And soon also, soon if the new airport, international airport is open,
Yeah.
then for outsiders it's even more easy to come straight to Pokhara. They don't have to go to hustle bustle, busy Kathmandu.
Yeah.
Which is a relief for Kathmandu as well, for the airport.
Yes.
Because the airport is small,
Yeah.
and then people can come directly to Pokhara. Then they have the facilities already.
Yeah.
The luxury hotels, the shops, everything is there.
Yeah.
The trekkings, whatever you want is here.
Yeah.
It's the new world.
Yes.
And we have to face this, and we cannot cry and say like, oh no,
Yeah.
the old was more better. No, the old was an old style. It was hard for the people to live here.
Yeah.
Because the Nepali people had a hard life in the
Yes,
past.
yes.
Now there is some money, so they have the possibility to grow and extend and living in a bit more modern world,
Yeah.
and with a bit higher standard. Please let them be,
Yeah.
because it's now their world.
And change is life.
It changes their life.
Yeah. If no
and-
change, so like dead body.
Yeah. So, but for everybody, you can still find the beauty.
Yes. Yes.
And
True.
if you can't find the beauty, then
It's own mistake.
it's your own mistake. It's not the mistake from here.
Yes.
Here we're just living in a modern world. And if you cannot find the pleasure, you have to move somewhere else
Yes.
to go and find your pleasure. Because Lakeside will not change.
Yeah.
And Pokhara will not change.
Yes.
It will only grow bigger. And there's
Yeah.
no objection for this. Let the people enjoy the beauty of new world
And new
and
waves.
in a new time.
Yeah.
New time.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, and here, if we're looking over the lake,
Yeah.
actually the lake is not changing at all. You can see more buildings. It's everywhere. It's full now. But somehow the beauty of the lake will stay forever.
Yeah.
And if they preserve it a little bit and be careful with nature, it will be there for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Krishna, for this beautiful
Welcome.
experience.
Yes. Welcome.
And we are
welcome.
really appreciate, and maybe our YouTube channels subscribers also and other peoples also will enjoy, and they will know like about Pokhara, and they will be happy
Yeah,
to hear
yeah.
these things.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Krishna.
Okay. Welcome.